everyone, this is Christine, and in this video, I'll be taking you along on our field trip to explore a glimpse of beautiful Tainan. Last March 24, 2025, my school gave me the opportunity to join our field trip to Tainan. It was actually my very first field trip since I started teaching here in Taiwan in January 2025. So I was just as excited as my students. This field trip was very different from the ones I experienced back in the Philippines. It wasn't just sightseeing. It was very interactive and educational in a unique way. Our first stop was Taijiang National Park. We rode a boat that took us around different areas of the park. Along the way, we learned how they protect the mangroves and preserve the birds and other wildlife in the area. I was amazed of how serious and organized their conservation efforts are. See, my students were really enjoying the trip. We also saw how oysters are harvested and how local fishermen catch fish using traditional and modern techniques. One of the highlights for me was trying the traditional way of fishing with my students. It was fun and exciting, but honestly, it was also really hard. It made me realize how challenging it must be to do that kind of work every single day. After that, we headed to Anping Old Street. The place was so lively and rich in culture. The streets were filled with food stalls, souvenir shops, and people enjoying the day. Of course, I couldn't miss trying their famous oyster dishes. I also tasted zongzi or rice dumplings for the first time. It was such a unique and delicious experience. Teacher Mui even treated me to a crispy brown sugar bun, and our tour guide kindly gave us some sweet treats because they wanted me to try Tainan's famous desserts. One of them reminded me so much of taho in the Philippines. Soft, sweet, and comforting. After immersing ourselves in the history and flavors of Tainan, we traveled to our last stop, the Laoyang Biscuit Museum in Chiayi. There, we saw how their famous biscuits were made inside a large factory. It was fascinating to watch the production process, and of course, we enjoyed some free taste testing. I couldn't leave without buying some pasalubong or treats to bring home. Overall, it was such an amazing experience. That day, I didn't just feel like a teacher, I felt like a student again. This field trip definitely one for the books.